first round, if those squats were difficult enough, stick with that. If you want, you can grab one of your weights, hold it in good and close to your chest. It's called a goblet squat. So feet nice and wide, just outside your hips and shoulders. Keep the weight in nice and close to your chest, sitting down and straight back up again. So we want to go for 30 seconds of these. No resting for too long at the bottom. And you want to be squeezing the legs, squeezing the butt while you come up to the very top. Two more. Pushing those knees wide apart. Excellent. Okay, grab the other weight. We're back into our bicep curl. So coming out to the edge of the seat, feet planted nice and securely on the ground, pulling your trunk up nice and tall, arms down by the side, hands to the shoulders, and hands back down again. So you can make these a little bit tougher by slowing them down a wee bit. You can alternate, or you can increase or decrease your weight as needed. You should feel this start to tire through the bicep and front of the shoulder. Excellent. Good. And then our third exercise of this set is our shoulder press. So again, weights in the hands, in close to the shoulders, so just underneath the ears, and pressing up. Push up. Again, you're trying to work to your pain-free range, and you're looking for tiredness. So a smaller weight might be better for some of you than what you use with the bicep curl. And three more. And very last one. Excellent. You should be quite tired now through the arms. So, next set, we start off with boxing. So boxing you can do in sitting or standing, with or without weights. So we might start without weights first. 30 seconds of, and boxing forward. Both arms straightening out. You can go slow or fast with this, whatever you feel you're capable of today. You are getting a little bit of rotation through the trunk, so keep the abdominal muscles, the tummy muscles nice and tight. Three more seconds. Excellent. We're going to move from that over to a step. So if you have a small step in your house, if you have a stairs, the bottom step of the stairs is the perfect place to do this. So push this out of the way, give us some space, and we're going to do a step up. So step up and down, alternating legs as you go. You want to make sure that the whole foot is planted on the step as you move up. You're alternating legs as you go. And three more. And last one. Excellent. And the last exercise of this group is a wall push-up. So we're going to come over to a wall here, get a clean wall. Hands are going to go in front of the shoulders and the feet are going to go back slightly. Now with this, it's all about strengthening shoulder and back and through the front of the chest. So you want the elbows kind of turned so they're going to come downwards, and lean your body in towards the wall, drive away. If you want to make this a little bit easier on yourself, take a step in towards the wall. If you want to make it a little tougher, step a little bit further away from the wall. And you're trying to keep your body in a straight line. So from the shoulders down to the heels, you don't want to let the back bend or the body start to move in towards the wall. You want all of this work coming through the shoulders and the arms. One more. Excellent. So back to our boxing. In a progression of the boxing then, you can use weights, so you can stand up if you want. If you're going to stand up, stand in what we call a split stance. So one foot in front, one foot or one foot behind, body facing forward, and you can box like that. So you're using a little bit more to do this. If you want to really test yourself and work a little harder, add in those small weights again. So small water bottle, small tins of food, and now you're working lower limb, trunk or core, and upper limb. So again, it should be pain free, it shouldn't be aggravating any pain. It should be tiring your arm muscles, however. And excellent, good. Now back to our step ups. If the step ups were too difficult the first time, what we can do is just toe tap. So that toe tap can be as slow or as fast as you want. If you want to work a little bit harder, add in your weights, hold them in close to your chest, and step up. Speed bubbles. And back down. Step up and back down. Trying to squeeze those glutes as you step up to the very top. We're going to do one more on the right. Excellent. And our last one, back to our wall push-up. So if the wall push-up was difficult enough the first time, that's perfect. As I said back then, if you want to make it a little bit tougher, feet a little bit further away from the wall, push up, drive out. Trying to keep the body nice and straight. Keeping those elbows coming down and not straight out. Two more. And last one. Excellent. And that is our list of exercises. If you find that that's pretty tough for you, you can just do one round, or you can keep the exercises to what the easier level were. If you find that that's not tough enough, go for a third round, or maybe even a fourth round, depending on what you're capable of on any given day. So we're going to go through a workout, or a cool down now. So stretching the arms up in the air, feet planted on the ground, and stretch over to the right and left. Bring the arms out in front, fingers interlaced, push forward, bringing the shoulders with you as well. Reaching forward, stretching out the back and the backs of the shoulders. Good. Right hand out in front, you're going to cross over the body, grab behind the elbow and stretch, so we get a bigger stretch through the back of that right shoulder blade. And swap over. Left hand out in front, cross the body, grab the back of that elbow and pull a little bit further across. You start to feel your breathing start to slow down a wee bit now. So take a good couple of big deep breaths. It will all help with your cool down. Right hand down behind the head, so the elbow is pointed up towards the ceiling. Grab the elbow and see if you can pull a little bit closer to the midline of the body. You should feel that stretch all the way down the back of the arm. Swap arms, so left hand down behind and pull the elbow in a little bit. Right arm stretching out in front. Grab the palm of your hand and straighten out through the elbow. If this is a little bit irritating for the wrist, just don't pull the wrist or the hand down as far. But you should find a good stretch through the front of the elbow and the bicep. And swap hands. arms out to the side then. And what you want to do is try and stretch those hands behind you. Try and keep the elbows reasonably straight, but they don't need to be locked out. You want to feel a good stretch through the front of the shoulder and into the front of the chest. Try and keep the elbows a little bit soft and the shoulders down and away from the ears. And bring your hands back in front of you and you're rotating around through the trunk. So getting a little bit of a turn. 2 or 3 each side should be fine. Keep the feet planted on the ground. Good. You're going to slide your hands down the legs, down towards the feet. Drop the chest down towards the knees. And come all the way back up. Straighten out the right leg. Hinge through the hips now to lean forward. So that should give you a good pull and stretch through the back of the hamstring, back of the thigh. If you want to increase that, pull your toes up towards your face. And swap sides. So hinge through the hips and tilt the body and the trunk forwards. Pull your toes up if you want to increase that stretch. Trying to keep your knee pretty straight. And back up. For the glutes, right knee up towards your chest and try and sit up nice and tall. You should feel this at the back of the hip or the butt region. The second one for that butt region is to pop the ankle across the opposite knee and again pull yourself up nice and tall, and that should hit a little bit more on the outside of the hip. We'll swap sides, left knee up to the chest and pull your trunk up nice and tall. And then the second one with that ankle over the right knee and again pulling yourself up nice and tall. Of last ones in standing. So again, using the back of your chair for a bit of balance. Grab the foot and see if you can pull the foot up towards the butt. Try and keep the knees nice and close together. If the foot and knee won't reach up that far, you can either grab the back of the shoe or the back of the trousers, or you could even get a towel or a belt, wrap it around the foot and use that to pull up. You should be getting pretty decent stretch to the front of the thigh with this. Swapping sides. So heel to the bum, knees nice and close together, pull yourself up nice and tall. And the very last stretch for the calves. So standing, one foot back behind, heel on the ground, and lean those hips forward towards the chair. So you want to feel this down towards the bottom of the leg, back of the calf, and swap sides. Your heart rate should be almost back to normal at this stage. Body starting to cool down a little bit and relax. So we hope you've enjoyed it. It is something that you can do on a daily basis. It's incredibly important to keep the body moving and to keep the muscles working. So if you can try it out and let us know what you think, that would be great. Have a good day.